Hello everyone, Dr. Cinema here. Okay, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be doing this video so soon, considering the movie in question, Bad Times at the El Royale, literally just came into theaters at the time I'm recording this and posting it. I like it. That's why I want to talk about it. I just like it. But I want to talk about a specific part about it. And there are going to be some spoilers in this movie, so consider this your warning. Go out, go see Bad Times at the El Royale, then come back here. Alright, so Bad Times at the El Royale is a really fun movie. The basic premise is that the El Royale Hotel, a hotel that's located right on the border of California and Nevada, to the point where you can stay on either the California side of the hotel or on the Nevada side. Now, this film has a few strangers come in. A FBI agent going undercover as a vacuum salesman to clean up a sort of some sort of operation they had at the El Royale for some reason. And then we got Darlene, a singer who's on her way to Reno. You've got Flynn, a secret father who's really a bank robber that's just coming to collect some cash that was hidden at the Royale 10 years ago. And the fourth one is a woman named Emily who secretly kidnapped her own younger sister. Rose, that's her name. And there are a couple other people in the movie as well. And there are a couple of other plot lines that do all come together during the third act of the film. There is a bag of money, there's a mysterious stranger played by Chris Hemsworth that arrives at the El Royale. But I actually want to talk about something that wasn't really advertised in the trailers for the movie. There is a film reel that's discovered. Well, let me explain a little bit more. At the El Royale, the management appears to be operating some sort of, as they say, some sort of pervy hotel, where there's a secret passageway where the one employee at the El Royale, I guess they only need one employee, named Miles, can look into people's rooms through through a mirror that Miles can secretly look into rooms into and can record video of the people in their rooms, specifically people that the management tells Miles what to do, says who he can record, and then he sends the film reels to a P.O. box in Philadelphia. Now, we never really quite know who management is, but we do sort of learn a little bit more about what kinds of things he's asked to film and record. One such instance of being asked to record is that there was apparently a time during the El Royale's history where he was asked to record the room of a apparently very famous person. And apparently, according to Miles, he was like the only guest who was actually nice to him. And so when management asked to see if there was any film reel about him, Miles just told them that the guest in question never had sex with anyone in the room during his stay and kept the reel for himself. Now, from the way, from the way this is talked about, the guest in question is most likely some sort of politician, one that's very famous and very, actually, well liked. Now, Flynn, the fake priest, comes across the film reel before he gets access to his money and decides to take it in hopes to possibly sell it to get even more money for it. And a couple other people do end up seeing who's actually on the tape, including Chris Hemsworth's character, Billy Lee, and Rose, and And of course, Miles knows as well. And from the way they discuss about it, it appears that the reason why this sex tape of this particular person is so valuable is because it really connects to the memory of the person on the tape. Because they said that the man on the tape is dead and has been dead for some amount of time. And apparently very well popular because the youngest character in that movie, Rose, even knew who he was and knew that he was dead. Now, the events of this film take place in 1969. Well, some people say it takes place in 1970, but let's just go with 1969 to be on the safe side. So whoever is on this tape was very famous, very well liked, died before the events of the film in 1969. And the memory of the person keeps coming up. So, who was on the tape? Well, looking throughout the film, there is a sort of religious theme to it about seeking redemption and trying to fight your way out of hell, which is sort of what the El Royale has been sort of portrayed like. And Chris Hemsworth's character, Billy Lee, plays a very charismatic cult leader, not too unlike Charles Manson. And he sort of portrays as sort of an antichrist devil figure. So, obviously, we're looking for someone that sort of stands on the opposite of such a kind of antichrist figure. But what kind of real life people are we talking about? Now, the reason why I'm saying it's a politician and not a celebrity is because celebrity affairs and such are pretty common and talked about. Even the most A-list celebrities, if there's a sex tape about them or some sort of sex scandal, it's of course news, but it won't be really that much talked about in the grand scheme of things. No, we're looking at a very public and well liked politician that died sometime before the events of 1969. Now, actually, we have two candidates for this position, John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy. Now, they both fit. John F. Kennedy was assassinated in 1963, and Robert F. Kennedy was assassinated in 1968. Now, I am a little bit more inclined to go with the John F. Kennedy, because him being notorious for sex is would make sense if there was a film reel of him having sex with someone. However, the argument has been made for Robert F. Kennedy. Yes, his death is a lot closer to the events of the film that I probably would like, but it's probably the relationship. Hold on, let me rephrase that. But maybe because his death was so close to the beginning of the film that it would make sense for this particular sex film reel to be so valuable. And he was assassinated in 1968. And regardless of whether or not the film takes place in 69 or 1970, there is enough of a passing for people to take notice of. And Robert F. Kennedy has a sort of legacy of having these speeches and making policies and such that really apparently reached out and connected with people across social boundaries as well as through race as well. And so that kind of unity that Robert F. Kennedy is so credited with having during his lifetime could make him a sort of Jesus or prophet like character that would be a good opposite of Chris Hemsworth, Billy Lee's character. So while I originally did think John F. Kennedy, I think Robert F. Kennedy is the one who's on the film reel. But of course, they never really say who's on the film reel. It's sort of like a Pulp Fiction with a suitcase. You don't know what's in the suitcase, but you sure as hell have your own idea of who is in of what is in the suitcase. And so while we don't know who's on the film reel in El Royale, we do have some good ideas based on the themes of the film. So that's just really my 2 cents. Oh, shut up. He still thinks I put this out too soon. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share. See you guys next time.